Right guys, welcome to another episode. It's me, Sam, the original Dirt Bros. We're back out. It's been a while since we've been out, but we've come back to a lovely field. This field, I think it's got an Iron Age trackway in it. I've actually had, I didn't realise what it was, but I watched a programme the other day and they found a terret ring. And what it is, I've got a piece of a terret ring I found in this field. And I'll put a picture of that now on, and a few other little bits. I've also had on here, I've had a Roman Republic Denari, which was 109 BC, and my first ever fibula off this field. And right where we're stood here, I've had a few hammered. So yeah, it's a lovely field. And it's been a while. I'm just glad to be out detecting, aren't you, Sam?
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while, man. So Sam's on the DS1.
Yeah.
I'm on the Manticore. And I'm going to run all-terrain general. Not run it too lively. I've probably sensitivity about 26, 27. It's a lovely day. And we're on some ancient land. So let's get digging. Right then, first target with the Manticore. We've got a 83. See what this is. We've got a 1p. First target, a penny. 1 pence piece. Can't get a date off it. Yeah, I'll take that. 1p. First target. Right, I'm going to give this Manticore a bit of a ground balance, I think. So, noise cancel, ground balance, hold that one. There you go, ground balance to 19. Okay, so, see what that's like now. Yeah, seems a bit quieter actually. Okay with that. Right, we got an 18. Look at that. See what this is. It's out. Oh, it's green. And we got a bit of a thimble. Possibly one of those half. Or is it broken? Right, there we go. I think this is a broken thimble. I thought it might be one of those half thimbles I've found a few times. Yeah, it's the first good thing I've found so far. I've dug about 8 holes, so it's a start. Right, got one here. 28. It could be a bit of iron, but we'll have a look. It's sort of changing as I move around it. Look, state. Ooh, what we got? Wow. Right, so this was the 28-27. I haven't even looked at this yet. This to me looks like a hammer coin. And I haven't got a clue what this is. Let's undo it, see what it is. What is this? This might be Charles. Yeah, it's Charles. Charles the First. Wow. I've not had one of these before. Yeah, that was quite an iffy signal. That was one way, that was iron. And it was jumping from the centre line down to the bottom line. Right, I'll get this cleaned up. And I'll get you closer with this, guys, alright? This is a nice little hammer, alright? Right, there we go. Charles. This could be Charles the First, look. I think this is a, well, I need to do some, it's probably a penny. Charles the First penny. It's quite big to be a half penny. I've never found one of those. That's on the bucket list. Just see the bus there facing left. Yeah. What a corker. Oh, excuse me sniffing, I've got a right stinker of a cold. But yeah, I'm chuffed with that. Right, just had the Charles there. We've got a 15 here. So we'll have to have a look here. It could be a little spill, you never know. Oh my God, you're joking me. Look at that. That is possibly the smallest bit of anything I've ever found. That's so hard to find. Look at that. That is minute. Yeah, you're not missing anything with this manticore, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that is tiny. Oh, fair play. Well, I'm just coming into the patch now. I had the Republican Denarius. It's iron everywhere here. I don't know if you can hear. Hang on, let me turn up the iron volume. What is this? Yeah, this is quite hard work here. But I did pluck out a denarii out of here, so I'm going to turn the iron volume down. And I'll knock the sensitivity down to about 24, 23. See what we can get, alright? Right, we got one here. 26 lower ferrous. Turn on it and it goes. There, iron. Let's have a look at this. It's a bit of lead, I think. Yeah, it's a bit of lead. Yeah. Alright. Right, Sam's had a nice find. Oh yeah, that's a belt hanger, a sword belt hanger, I think. That would have been a little hook on there, Sam.
2 holes in it.
That would have gone on the boutlet there, and that would have held the sword at the bottom. Sword belt hanger, that's like 15th, 16th century. That's a nice find, mate.
It's alright, isn't it?
Lovely. Chuff for that.
Yeah, it's the only interesting thing of the day.
We've only been going, how long have we been going? Hour and a half.
It's a bit decorative on it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely that.
What do you reckon it is? Sword hanger?
Yeah, sword belt hanger. That would have gone on your belt like that.
Okay.
And the sword would have hung. Yeah, nice that is there. There's some nice little finds here. I've had 3 fibulas just there. So we'll keep the hammer in this area here till we can find, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I got a belter of a signal here. We got a 43, 45. It's turning a bit irony now. Don't know about this one. Oh, what we got? We got a coin. We have got a coin. Victoria, Queen Victoria halfpenny. Is it? No, George. George V. Bent. I don't think that's a love token. 18. Oh, I can't see the date. There you go, coin. That'll do. Right, we've got a lovely 26 here. 27. Oh, look at that. Curse of the live dig. We've got a bit of lead. I don't think there's anything on it. No. Fortunately, just a bit of lead. Nothing in there. Oh well. Right, we've got a 85. 81. Big signal. It's a bit jumpy, could be a bit of modern trash. So, right, there we go, that's that little ring I just had. I don't think it's super old, but it's got a lovely green patina to it. Yeah, I think we're going to miss that one. Yeah. Don't know what it is, but it's not lead. And it's not iron. I'll take it. We've got a 1719. Sight. Oh, we've got a bit of a buckle, I think, or a draw handle. Yeah. Looks like a handle, actually. Well, there you go, that's can only be a handle, can't it, I think. It's got a bit of an old look to it though. Okay, it's a pretty heavy old thing for a handle. Maybe put some sort of, I don't know. Found some nice Iron Age bits on this field there in the past. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that is. It's got to be a handle, isn't it? Must be. Yep. Nice. Right, we've got a 5859. That sounds nice, doesn't it? I like the sound of that. There you go. See it already, whatever that is. End of a spoon, I think. Pewter spoon hand. Yeah, some writing on it. On the back. Dixon and Sons. Yeah, Dixon and Sons. So that'd have been a big old spoon handle. That's probably, I'd guess that's late 17th century, would I? Or early 18th? I don't know. Yeah, like that. Right, would you dig this? We've got a solid 31 on the centre line. Turn on it. Go into iron. I've got to have a look at this. I'll have to have a look at this. So iron one way, put the other. There you go. There's iron all in there with it. There we go. What is that? What is that? It looks like a tooth. Looks like a bronze tooth. Right, there we go. That was that piece that we've had. It was iron one way. It was iron in the hole. But what is that, eh? That's a weird little piece, isn't it? See, it looks like a hook or a tooth. Don't know what that's off. But what I've had off this field, I wouldn't be surprised if that's very old. Yeah. Yeah, it's got the green patina. Yeah, I like that. I'll put that in me finds pouch. Awesome. Right to dig it, iron in the hole. Right guys, just coming back from the Iron Age field, and I've stopped in this field, which is our Roman patch. I've noticed they've cut and harrowed it, and every time we come here, it's a fibula fest. All right, so I've got a quick hour, fingers crossed. I think we might have something. All right, so see how we go. Right, it's had a really lovely 86, 87, 86. It's a lovely buckle. Look at that, it's got some age to it, that one. What a lovely buckle. Right, I knew it wouldn't be long. This is probably my 5th hole. Have a listen to this. 12, 13. Oh, what we got here then? Oh. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. It's fibula field. This is what this is. Let me put you on here. Let me just get this out of here. Look at that lovely little fibula. The fibula field never fails to disappoint. I must God, I've had some fibulas off this field. This is like a factory here. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Beauty. That's 1st century, I think. Bolden Hill, dolphin type. Yeah. A little beauty. Lovely find. Right, we've got a 2728. Right, that was the 2728. Little blob of lead. It's very purposeful, that almost looks like a gaming piece. Yeah, I like that. Right, we got a 2122. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Another one. Another fibula. Look at that. How amazing is that? There's so many on this field. I must have had 40 off here. Look at that, another one. It's a little beauty, that one, isn't he? 1st century. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Amazing, that is. Yeah. Wow. Put that with the rest. Right, we've got a 8, low number. Wow. Look at this. Blimey, look at that. Roman coin, look at it. Oh my god, that's a beauty. Wow, look at that. Don't know who that is, guys, but I'll they're always really nice. All the coins that come off this field are absolutely stunning. Right, let me give this a clean up and I'll come back to you, okay? Right, there we go. Look at this little Roman. Shame it's broken. Look at the detail on that. What an absolute little beauty. Look at that. Is that Septimus? Severus? I've had some unbelievable Romans on here. Look at the detail on the back of that. Look. What a beauty. Shame that's broken. What a lovely coin. I'd love to know what happened in this field. This field is like a field of dreams for a metal detectorist, I tell you now. Look at that. Bust on that. What a beauty. Right, I'm glad I come back to this field on the way home. Right, we've got a 26. Well guys, you're not going to believe this. That 26, 27 was another. I can't believe this. Another fibula. Look at this. Another fib. I'm not joking now. This field is unreal. I've never known anything like it. Look, another one. Let me get it cleaned up and I'll have a look at him, okay? Give us 2 secs. Alright, there we go. I gave him a squirt. Look at that. They're like sweets on this field, honest to God. It's unreal. There's just crazy how many there is. There's still remnants of the spring in there. That would have been a nice one, wouldn't it? They are everywhere in here. Everywhere. Well, I've only had a quick hour after I've been on the way back from the other field. And it's better than the whole time we're at the other Iron Age field. What a stunner. Another 1st century. I'd love to know what happened in this field.